Hi universe, welcome to my channel. My name is Emily and this is my first reaction to Pentagon. Now, I am both very familiar and very unfamiliar with Pentagon. It's kind of weird, but the only song I have heard of theirs is Shine. And I've only heard the chorus, but I know that chorus like to a T for sure. Actually, I will say I have heard a snippet of Feeling Like at one of their award shows that they recently went to. I think they've only been to one now that I think about it, but they played a snippet of it and I was like, oh, I really like this. And it was only like 5 seconds long and maybe a little bit longer than that. But if you can get my attention in like 5 seconds, then I know I'm probably going to like your music. But I will also be watching Boys Planet. So I wanted to get to know the guys prior to that as well. But today I'm doing a guide to Pentagon. This is the November 2020 edition. I couldn't really find an updated version that wasn't like an hour and a half long. But if you guys do know an updated guide, please like recommend it to me in the quote in the comment section, and I will be sure to get to that later on in the week. But excited to get into this. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into a guide to Pentagon.
Hello friends. Whether you're a new universe, a potential universe, or have been a universe for a long time, welcome to Get to Know Pentagon, the November 2020 edition. In honor of Pentagon's first win, and because of all the new fans that are finding them through Daisy, I thought I would make a new guide that is more up to date. I hope you all enjoy this video. Let's get started. Pentagon is a 9-member boy group under Cube Entertainment. They used to have 10 members, however one member, Dawn, left in 2018.
I also have a friend that is helping
Pentagon
me
was formed by the Mnet
to help me a
survival
little
show
bit
Pentagon
with
Maker.
things I needed to react to. I actually didn't know this. But he gave me recommendations on like songs and albums to react to. Vocals. Ooh!
They debuted on October 10, 2016 with the song Gorilla. Pentagon got their first win with their song Daisy on October 20, 2020.
결과 더쇼 초이스의 주인공은
펜타곤 축하합니다.
Oh wow!
Now for some fun facts. Pentagon is a self-produced group. Their leader, Hui, with help from other members, has composed and produced all their EPs since 2017.
The
group's main dancer, Kino, has also helped choreograph many of their comebacks. Pentagon has 2 international members, Yanan, from China, and Yudo, from Japan. The height differences in this group are something else.
Oddly enough, the 5 members they have currently named are the besides Wusok.
Pentagon
I don't know
recently
Wusok,
participated in
but
Mnet survival program Road to Kingdom, giving a lot of great performances.
Yuto, Kino.
Pentagon's fans are called
the
Universe,
ones
based off of
I
a
know.
lyric in one of their early songs called Pentagon. Now, let's get to know the members. We'll start with Pentagon's leader, Hui.
Vocals. Wow. Like moving. If you wouldn't want to know anything about me, I usually stan and bias groups because of their vocals. I feel like I'm not gonna have a problem biasing or standing Pentagon because oh my god. Woohoo!
Hui is a genius producer and has composed pieces
Energetic,
for many
fantastic
other
song.
artists. He was part of Cube's group Triple H with Hyuna and former member Dawn. As of 2020, he is also the leader of trop boy group Super 5. He's weird, but we love it.
I love that though.
It's an honor to sing Shine in front of you. I know! I know!
I'm proud of you.
I love you.
I love him.
Hui is enlisted as a social service worker as of
I know he is
December
done
3rd,
with his.
2020.
He just came back from
Now,
enlistment in
let's
November.
meet the rest of the members. We'll go in
But
descending
like
age
crazy
order.
talented.
First is Gino, Pentagon's oldest member.
I know Gino. I got to know him from SM the Ballad. And that was a long time ago, so I can only imagine how much his ability has grown. Vocal gods. Let's go. Wow. Oh. Oh my god.
Gino debuted in 2010 as a member of SM
the Ballad.
Fans expected him to debut with EXO, but for unknown reasons he did not. He eventually left SM for Cube in 2015.
And like literally
He does vocal
the members
covers
in
on
S in the
YouTube
Ballad
as
are
part of a project called
insane.
Magazine Ho.
And
Gino worked as a vocal coach
that was before
joining
he debuted
Cube,
in like a
and
group
is now a vocal mentor to Yoo Sunho.
to really
He is
like
the
understand
oldest,
his
but the
capabilities.
smallest.
The height difference is cute though. It's like
Gino
me and
is
my
enlisted in
sister.
the color guard.
It's a little bit
as of
bigger than
May
me and my
11th,
sister. My sister and I are
2020.
only 6 inches apart. That's so sweet.
Next up is Hongsuk.
Dang. A lot of main vocals in this group. He's got a really pretty voice.
Hongsuk has lived outside Korea for a total of 11 years,
Oh,
so he
wow.
is fluent in English, and often translates for the group.
Oh wow.
Do you have any special memories? Yeah, I want to see a Liberty of a statue.
Statue of
Liberty.
Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
He competed on Mix and Match, the show that formed
Oh.
Icon. Hongsuk values fitness, and is the
My
muscle
sister
of the
watched
group,
that.
though others are catching
Like
up.
in real time. Like when they were actually doing it. Wow.
He is birthday buddies with Gino. He was voted one of the group's funniest members. Next is Shin-won.
부드럽게 무드 있게 따뜻하게 꽉 안아주신 매일 한 번씩 사용하신
Besides all this, I'm not made out of steel. Don't forget that I'm human. Don't forget that I'm real. 이리저리 이미 많이 머리 굴려봤잖아. 흠집 멈칫하지 말고 그냥 두둠칫. 세상이 떠오는 햇빛 아래 언제나 있다는 아름다운 We say 매번 아파도 외치는 love.
cool.
Shinwon worked at EXO's Boy Who Cried Wolf pop-up store and became temporarily famous among EXO fans as the handsome part-timer.
That's cool.
He loves Hamburgers, the band in 1975, and Harry
Oh,
Styles.
I like the band 1975.
He plays piano and guitar.
Well, I love people who can play piano.
Shinwon has helped write lyrics for Pentagon songs such as Genius, Alien, and Just Do It Yo. He has a hot temper and is very straightforward, but he is also the clown of the group.
저도 비슷합니다. 저희는 한 몸이기 때문에.
네, 아니요.
한 몸이기 때문에 아니라고 하는데 어떻게 생각하시나요?
가족이기 때문에.
네.
아니요. 저
정말
가족
이거
따로
다
있는데.
변형이기 때문에
Family.
일로 와. 놀리기 배틀. 서로 말 따라하면서 놀리기.
서로 말 따르면서 열리기.
내가 졌어.
내가 졌어.
Next we have Yo1.
거칠게 내쉬는 숨이 우리 유일한 대화일지 몰라. 사랑이 머리에 내리면 추억이 되살아나고 이렇게 내 가슴에 내리면 소중했던 사랑이
They're so cute.
So let the light go away.
They're all such good vocalists.
Hold them in memory as you go. And every road you take will always lead you home.
Oh,
Yo1
that
plays
is
the
so
guitar.
fun. I
and
need
has
to watch
released a few
Pentagon
solo
Maker.
songs like Let's Go and Hope.
별들을 담아올래. 저 푸른 바다로.
Oh, he's got the perfect voice for this kind of song. With the guitar.
He has acted in dramas and musicals.
I think on stage he is a good performer, but
off stage.
He's an idiot.
idiot who thinks he's a comedian.
Just rip the band-aid off.
Yo1 has recently joined Hongsuk as the muscle of the group. He was on the cover of the September 2020 issue of Men's Health Korea.
Oh, wow.
He has a seal laugh, but it's amazing.
I feel like
뭐야 이 쓰레기.
쓰레기. 우와.
결국엔 난날
Now for our first international member, Yenon.
I got to meet him. He did a like Chinese idol competition thing with 17's June and Minghao. And he was actually partners with June. And that's how I got to meet him for the first time. But I know he was dealing with some stuff during that time. And I know he's been like in and out of comebacks because of things. And I'm sure I'm going to learn more here. It was this.
Yenon is from Shanghai and joined Cube after passing the Cube World Star audition. Pentagon loves him a lot.
Aww. Most love member, that's adorable.
He may seem quiet, but he is actually very strange. In the best way possible, of course.
노래.
Hey, my love Julie, 너 대머리도 좋아. 스포츠 머리도 괜찮아. 설탕처럼 달아도 좋아. 소금처럼 짜도 괜찮아. 결국에 너는 나의 여자. 팬하고 멤버 옛날내 여자.
아, 너무 좋아해. 소금처럼 짜도 좋아해. 나는 감동했어. 내 마음이 울어.
Yenan is the other half of Big Taegon with Woosuk.
Big Taegon.
He was on health hiatus during the summer of 2018, and from July 2019 to September 2020. This is why he does not appear in a few of Pentagon's earlier comebacks.
안녕 친구들.
Now for the Maknae line. Fun fact, each member of the Maknae line is exactly 4 days apart in age.
No way.
First is Yuto, Pentagon's second international member.
I know Yuto. I've known Yuto for a very long time. Yuto's actually my bias wrecker, but Yuto is best friends with one of my favorite people in the entire world, Yuta of NCT 127. And I think the last video I saw of them, they were like running through the hallways backstage somewhere. They're so chaotic, but their friendship is like very, very precious and very dear to me. So I've known Yuto for a while, but I did not really know anything about him or his group. And so it's good for me, like, finally getting to, cause here's the thing with my bias and my bias wrecker, I kind of like knew them prior to really knowing anything about Pentagon. And that's just like how they became my bias and my bias wrecker. But I find it funny that they're both a part of the Maknae line. So my bias you'll meet in the next, or not meet because you guys already know, but like you'll figure out who my bias is in the next couple of people. But I adore Yuto.
First is Yuto, Pentagon's second international
Also,
member.
if they're all like 4 days apart, they're all of their birthdays are around my birthday. Well, it depends. If they go, because I'm January 13th of 1998. So I'm 10 days older than Yuto. Also didn't know they were 98 liners, so it makes sense that they're my bias and bias wrecker.
Yuto is Japanese, and like Yenan, he joined Cube after passing the Cube World Star audition. He probably owns less than 5 pieces of non-black clothing.
My dude. I too also own maybe 5 pieces of non-black clothing, this being one of them.
He has helped write lyrics for a few of Pentagon songs, including their Japanese release Cosmo.
そこの君、不安でも全然 OK いかなる時も自分信じてもう少し楽に行こうぜ
Despite his deep voice and dark wardrobe, he will usually be the first to laugh, hug, and get scared of scary stories or the dark.
좀 가요. 너무 비싸지 않아요? 1,000원은?
It's like get up, hug now.
진짜 고맙다. 유튜브 한번 찍어주세요.
왜 안 웃겨? 왜 웃기는데?
고맙다.
Oh no. Don't do this to my man. No.
비디님.
Next is
Oh,
Kino.
that's cool. Kino! I don't know what's going on. Okay. Kino is my bias. If y'all know, or if y'all should know something about me, most of the time my biases are main dancers, and I don't remember what I was watching Kino dance on. But I was watching Kino dance and like immediately was drawn to him and everything. Looked him up. Also didn't know he was born in 98. but knew he was a member of Pentagon, but adore Kino. He recently came out with Pose, and he did a TikTok with, or like a video with, literally one of my favorite people on the planet, my like female old bias, Sogi. It was everything I could have ever asked for in the world. I love them together. But yes, Kino is my bias.
Next is Kino.
January of 98, let's go. Which means their maknae would be on the 31st. Oh, Kino?
Kino is an amazing dancer. He used to be in a dance group called Urban Boys with Aces Byungkwan and One Us's Raven.
I love to give you flowers on a Wednesday, 12 dozen roses at your door.
That's so cute.
He helped choreograph their debut and many of their comebacks, including Like This, Runaway, and Daisy.
I like the snippets of the music I'm getting.
He composes many original pieces, most of which are available on his SoundCloud, called
Innovation.
Our gravity's gonna take some time.
Oh!
아주 천천히 서로에게
I love them. They're so like dorky. I love it.
Kino has composed or helped compose many Pentagon releases, such as Violet and Beautiful Goodbye. Kino is sensitive, but that's no news to Pentagon.
평소에 진짜 뭐 하잖아. 우리가 맨날 너 놀리는 거 짜증내요. 아니야. 아침에 그 상태. 예민해요.
이거 뭐야? 너를 위해 선물을 준비했어. 빨리 이거.
빨리. 그러게. 실수라고.
바람 죽게 난다.
Last but not least, Pentagon's giant
Woosuk.
maknae Woosuk.
January of my January 98 guys, the maknae line, my dudes.
따뜻해지는 시간 무덤덤이 널 바라볼 때 네가 나와 닮아간다 느꼈고 시간이 흘러도 우리가 변치 않을 거라 믿었지 나 절대 하지마 눈치 보게 내일이든 걱정 마라 지피지기 백전백승 항상 지금 네가 Yeah 나도 모르겠다 전생의 모든 배짱이 놀듯 소처럼 살다 가겠다 착하게 살아라 들어봐 놀고 싶고 어디 가겠냐 행복하자 엄마 누나 강변 살자 우생수는 지금이야 right now 당장 팀장에서 떠나라.
Okay.
Despite his height, Woosuk
Baby
will
at
always
heart.
be their
That's
pendle
so
bang.
cute.
가장 좋아하는 본인의 수식어. 저 펜제벨. 펜타곤에서 제일 베이비.
He formed a duo with Wana One's Kwanlin in
Oh,
2019.
that's cool.
As part of the duo's first EP, Woosuk wrote 2 original songs, Domino, and Always Difficult, Always Beautiful.
아는 거라면서 잘 살고 싶은데 이게 내 맘처럼 잘 되지가 않아 곧 언젠가 몸은 언젠가 또 쓰러지겠지 I feel like domino
No joke, he can sing higher than Gino. Depending on your definition of singing. Woosuk
Oh my
has
God.
helped compose and write lyrics for several of Pentagon's releases, including Daisy, their most recent comeback, and Nostalgia, his solo composition on the same album. Now, let's take a look at Pentagon's discography. Pentagon has been very productive over the last 4 years.
Oh, wow.
They've made 10 Korean EPs, 6 Japanese releases, and 1 full-length album. Let's take a preview of their music.
Oh, are they in a Pentagon? Oh, do they have like... That's really cool if they have like Pentagon. That's so cool. I like the coloring in this one. Oh my god, there's ad-libs. There's so much music to this cover. The baseball theme, I love that. This one's so fun. Oh god. That's a complete opposite. There's so much going on in this MV. The like 180 turn it did. Special. Daisy. Wait. So if their first one was with Daisy, that means Shine didn't get a win. That's crazy, given how big Shine is.
I hope you've enjoyed learning about Pentagon and their music so far. As you can tell, they're amazing musicians and can really nail any genre. Before we wrap up though, here's some Pentagon funness that will hopefully brighten your day and help you get to know the members a little better.
그리고 그 상태로 저랑 아이 컨택 5초만. 제가 5초 셀게요. 5 4 형 눈싸움 하는 거 아니에요. 눈 깜빡여도 돼요.
You can blink.
1 감사해요. 그거 계속 계셔주세요. 또 봐요. 안녕. 울지 말고.
Hey, for this question, I wear 그 멋있는 옷을 입었어요.
언제쯤 98년 1월 27일 까먹었어.
Dude. Their birthdays.
I have a pen.
Kino's birthday is 2 weeks
I
after
have a
mine.
Pentagon.
So it'll be easy to remember the other two.
Pentagon.
Oh my god, what is that?
No, me. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. It's not 이런 그 physical power.
mental.
No.
Like your bank account? Or
Like your fortune. Strength comes out of his bank account.
Yeah.
참고로 이건 저예요.
Aw.
가끔 병원에 갔는데 결혼하셨냐고 물어보셔가지고 이거 저예요.
I mean, it looks like an old photo.
말.
스윙칩, 포카칩, 포테토칩. 오케이. 스윙칩, 초코칩, 포테토칩, 포카칩. 칩스. 다시 해보자.
그냥 따라하기. 5, 6,
야, 너또 이런 거 있다가 차에 가가지고 이거 잘 거지. 또 이런 거 안 내도 차에도 이러는데.
I have a fork. 포크래.
It's a knife.
나 일본어로 포크 나이프
형, 제가 형한테 기가 막히게 대접하는 거. 욕.
Man's ready to fight.
형 재밌네. 형 첩보 영화처럼 해줘.
Wait. What did it say? If you met us on the street, how would we greet each other? Our secret. Okay.
형 재밌네. 형 첩보 영화처럼 해줘.
오케이.
이런 거 되게 좋아하거든요. 딱 이렇게 지나가면서 원래 저희는 항상 이렇게 지켜보시는 분들 많잖아요. 좀 은밀하게. 좀 하이톤으로 이 마블의 포커스로 스크ー 유니버스는 한번 저는 들어.
유니버스가 지나가면서 스크ー하면 너가
스크ー. 저는 손가락이 잠깐만 왜 이렇게 진지해지냐. 저는 손가락이 너무 작아서 손가락이 작구나.
분통 터지는 일이 많군요.
진짜. 홍석이 형 파트도 되게.
나쁜요.
그 진우 형 파트도. 진우 형 파트 그.
찌개려면.
그거 나 안 하거든.
Yeah. 안돼 얼굴 또라지 리더 어지러운 세상 하나 믿어 째어진 판 속에 그대와 나 홀로 내 리더 되지 않아 난 내리는 곁으로 끼나닿지만 느껴지지
To the side eye.
라고 라라라라라라 이어서 라라라라라라 한번 더
Somebody stop them. They're so endearing. I love them. I'm excited to hear more of their music and like get to know them more. I think if I know a lot of people like the funny videos and everything. I may watch a couple of those on my own time. But because I really want to like dive into their music and albums and everything before Boys Planet starts, and that starts early February. But they're so endearing. Maknae line, my line. Like we're all January of '98. Like, yes, that is my line because I'm January 13th, 1998, and they're the 23rd, 27th, and the 31st. Let's go. I love that. For some odd reason, before I know anything about some of my biases or bias triggers or anything, they all end up having birthdays around mine or like being in the 98 line. So I find it really, I don't know, I'm just like drawn to 98 liners, but I don't realize they're 98 liners. They just like end up being 98 liners. Who did that happen with? It happened with the boys. I got really interested in like Changmin and Juyeon. And Juyeon's birthday is like 2 days after mine. Um, and they're both 98 liners. Like it just happens that I am like drawn to people who were born in the same year as me. I don't know what it is. So, but the fact that Yuto literally doesn't own anything other than like black besides like 5 pieces of clothing is so on point for me. I love that. I'm just like that. I like literally all of my furniture in my room is black, as you can see. My bedding is black and gray. I have my walls. It looks blue. It's supposed to be gray. And then I have a black wall or like a dark gray wall as like an accent wall. I'm just very like, I like dark colors. So literally my Christmas tree was black and silver, but it turned out beautiful. So I don't know, like I'm very into the color black. Not because like it just like looks good. I think it looks so clean. So I feel him on that. And as you'll see in like other Pentagon reactions or any reactions I do, I wear a lot of black clothing. I have like gray and black beanies that I wear for everything. So, but I really enjoyed getting to know these guys. I'm surprised I knew about half of them coming into this. I knew about Dawn too. But I knew coming into this Dawn was no longer in the group. And hopefully I'll get to learn more about him through this process. But really, really excited to get into Pentagon's music. I think I'm really, really going to enjoy my journey through all of this. So, but with that being said, be on the lookout for my next Pentagon reaction. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm excited to take this journey with you guys and you guys to kind of like watch me do this. So, but be on the lookout for my next Pentagon reaction. I will see you next time. Bye, universe.